Hey everybody, it's time again for Jim's Music Tip. And this week, our tip is going to be something about making your guitar look really cool. This has to do with polishing your instrument. Actually, guitars, they come in different finishes. They come in a high gloss finish in most acoustics, and some come in a satin finish. And with that in mind, there are polishes available basically through every manufacturer of guitar, but I prefer trying and experimenting a little bit, and you have to read the packaging on various polishes of what exactly the finish that they recommend, or I should say the polish recommended for a specific finish. Now this happens to be a satin finish guitar, and with that in mind, I searched around for an all-around polish that I can use on satin finish, as well as a high gloss finish, because I have a couple other guitars that in fact have a high gloss finish. So we're going to show you how to polish your guitar, and I think the proper way, at least that's how I've been doing it for quite a while. And give me a second, I'm going to get out my, first my cloth and polish. And of course, with polish, you need to shape the polish. Put that one down, that didn't have very much in it. I polish my guitars a lot. So what you want to do when you apply the polish to your guitar, I usually start with the back first. And I mean, you can lay this on your lap, wherever you need to do, because you're obviously going to polish the rest of it anyway. Do not put too much polish, is what I'm trying to say. Do not put too much polish on the finish, and do not let it sit too long on the guitar. So lightly spray it. Take your cloth. I usually do back and forth motions with the grain, going with the direction of the grain. Turn it over, use it again, polish it through. And then what I also like to do, I have what they call a finishing cloth. This is happens to be called a Strad cloth. And this is a high, very fine microfiber cloth. And this will put such a sheen on your guitar and really work that polish in. Sides and back are basically the same. Front, be careful not to get too much on the strings if you can help it. I mean, you can wipe it off, but I usually start right around the pick guard, a couple of sprays. Light sprays, don't have to overdo it. Cloths, any old shirt or t-shirt or whatever you have handy will do. Work it in, again, going with the grain of the guitar. Under the sound hole, bring the cloth through. Getting that nice, and you can feel after you're done, it's got a beautiful, beautiful finish on it. Again, my Strad cloth to give it that extra sheen and work that polish in. Now, if you're expecting me to tell you what brand of polish to buy, that's your call. There's a lot of polishes on the market. Again, I use a polish that can be used for both finishes, satin and or high gloss. As I said, this happens to be a satin finish guitar, and as you can see, it really has a nice sheen. Back, same thing. So, my tip for the day, especially with the summer months in play, polishing the guitar in that area where maybe your bare skin hits, very, very important to take that sweat off. It will dull the finish, trust me. So again, polish your guitars, keep them shiny and new, and hey, appreciate your time you've taken with me today. Hope maybe that helped you a little bit with Jim's Music Tip. Keeping your guitar polished.